Morning, guys. Welcome to the comments question calls for February the 28th, 2021. So I hope everybody had a good week. We're going to go ahead and read the comments and questions. Guys, follow along. Hope I don't miss any. I just always worry about missing things. So here we go. All right, our first comment came from Traveling Buckeyes on building our new deck. It says, how exciting, looking forward to watching the process and finish the deck. Well, it's coming along. They're saying it'll be done this weekend, this Sunday. I figure Monday. We'll see how it goes. Thanks, Corey and Chrissy. And then my mouse where it belongs here. Bikes Post and Bivouac, Scott, our friend from Pennsylvania, says, thanks for the shout out, Bob. Looking forward to deck videos. Still working. I got to start editing them. I've got a lot of footage. I got to get edited them. So that's my process. A lot of work. And then we've got Melvin Carter Jr. He wrote on the Tuscan style sirloin steak in the Instant Pot. He says, I'm not a liberal, but I like your recipe. Today I bought an 8-quart on sale at Walmart for $99, giving Mom a 6-quart. I have been using my first one for 2 years, almost every day. I love these instant onions. They come out way better with the electric than an electric whisk. Yeah, they do. And yeah, what do you mean by liberal? I'm liberal in my spices. I like to spice things up. So that's what we was talking about. Let's go to the next one. These are ones that we have and I haven't responded to. And we start out with Jarhead, Jarhead and Ginger's Adventure. I want to say Journey. Ginger, your lucky dog, brand new deck. Enjoy. It's coming. This was on our video that where they tore it apart. So that was the first step of it. So we was waiting a long time to get started on this one. And then now that's RVian, hello, finally got to come by your channel. See you the next time. So he checked out our channel. Appreciate you coming by. This was watching our opening video. A lot of people come by. You know, there's so many channels out there. It's a pleasure when somebody comes by your channel because you got a lot to choose from out there. And the next one is Howling Wheels Adventures on our new deck, tearing apart the old one because it feels like DJI Edge of Vu. Is this your first time changing the deck? Well, that's a lot of wood. Have a wonderful day. I think we've seen, I had done some videos on this deck coming up, getting ready, anticipating putting it up, showing you how bad it was. And you probably saw one of those. This is actually the first process of the new deck. They're tearing it apart. So yeah, this one wasn't repeated. And then there's Patty Coda. Lucky Dog Thursday morning coffee chat says good old days. I like good old days. You know, when you get older, some reason the old days seem like they're more better. I don't know. And then South Africa on Etval. Somebody says I pronounce that differently. I'm not good at pronouncing words on the. It's a little computer. This computer you use to monitor how many miles. It'll put up a map you went. I used it on my e-bike. I haven't used it for a while. I've been riding an e-bike. How are you finding this little computer, especially the accuracy, distance, speed? I bought this computer and wrote it together with my wired computer, and the readings and speed were hugely different. Oh, really? I found it highly accurate from what I have used, on it. I don't know. I really don't think I've had any problems with it. So it's interesting you found it differently. Thanks for coming by, South Africa. And then Cooking with Rick on the new deck, tearing apart the old one, says, hi, Bob. Those guys sure made short work of taking down the old deck. Yeah, they went right at it. They used the Sawzall and 2 guys. It took them about 4 hours to take it apart. I was amazed how quickly they did take it apart. Amazed that they got it all in that one dumpster. Thanks, Rick. And then Dog Father 0802, he writes on the how to quiet your neighbor's dogs. He says, my neighbors are assholes, a lot of them are, but their dogs seem to be nice. Unfortunately, they bark for hours at a time. I go to the fence and talk to them, they calm down, and while they start up again, the dogs deserve to be treated better. They just want attention. If I complain, I worry they will be locked up, punished, or possibly destroyed. Maybe one of these things would work. You know, you hope so. And I think a lot of times a barking dog is just a dog that's not getting any attention. I have a Sheltie. A Sheltie is a highly barker. My dog is a barker. This particular Sheltie is one of the worst Shelties I have as far as barking. He's a good dog. So I think a lot of times they don't get attention. My other dog doesn't bark at all. He's very good at being quiet. So I don't know. I hope it works for you. You know, an animal, everything can different animals have different ways of reacting to things. So thanks, Dog Father 0802. And then there's David Wharton, review of the Brother HL printer. So this certainly cemented my decision to purchase this printer. Only con would be if no scan capability. The scene in your intro looked very familiar. Would that be St. Petersburg or St. Palos, Florida? I am from town. It's actually not, because I've very rarely ever been over that direction on it. So, and I'm you mean my intro is Daytona Beach? That's the intercoastal at Daytona Beach. Thanks, David Wharton. Appreciate you coming by. And then we've got How to Quiet Your Neighbor's Dogs. Carlos Garcia says, excellent reviews. Thank you so very much. Thanks, Carlos. I hope it helps you out. A lot of these, I just try to share what I have purchased and the results I've had. Everybody's results do differ on it. So I'm not a tech or nothing. I just review what I got. I got a couple I need to make up here. And new deck, tearing apart the old deck. Living the Silver Life says, wow, that's a lot of demo work. Bet you were sore the next day. At least I know I would be. I would be too if I did it. That wasn't me who did it. I hired a crew. I can't do that stuff anymore. It's crazy. I'm soon be 68, and it drives me nuts. The things I can't do anymore. Simple little jobs, I do it, and I am just totally exhausted. Things that I did and didn't even think about. So I bet those guys were sore. That was we have a contractor who's done it for us. In old days, I would have done this whole thing myself. Thanks, Living the Silver Life. There's Max Air, our friend on the new deck, says hard workers. You're right, Max. They are. Those guys really go at it. They put in their a real day's worth of work. So it was kind of fun, especially the fast forward. That was like a 4 or 5 hour process, brought down 20 times was what I increased that. So I enjoyed watching the fast forward version of it. Thanks, Max here. And then Colorado Martini on the deck says, you are going to be so glad you did this when summer comes. Actually, we'll be glad when we did it now, as soon as it gets done, because now is our beautiful time of the year in Florida. February, March, April, May starts to get warm in May, but these are our golden months where it's just absolutely gorgeous here. I always say, you talk about paradise. I've been to Hawaii. It wasn't as nice in Hawaii as it was here in these spring months on it. Florida's great. Thanks, Colorado Martini. Then we got Winnipeg Adventures on the deck, says looking forward to seeing the progress. Yeah, I've got a lot of footage. I got some editing to do, guys. I got to get caught up. So I'm trying to put one a week until the complete deck process is over. It's going to be a while, because then we're going to do some decorating on the deck. So get ready for a lot of deck videos. Hope you enjoy them. I'm having fun with them. Mimo Matters on the deck says, hey there, they got her done. those guys have done that a time or two. We get to see the build. Woohoo! Yeah, it's fun. I like watching videos of somebody's got a project going on and ongoing. In fact, those are some of my favorite videos that I watch on. Thanks, Mimo Matters. Happy Place Camping says new deck tearing apart the old. Says, oh wow, they ripped that out fast. Of course, I think demolition is always faster than the build, possibly more fun too. I think you're right. Of course, I don't know the whole process. I used to like to do projects like this. I tell you what, in my day, I would have done this all myself, and these guys have done such a complete and thorough thing. This is going to be, I call this a very custom, a craftsman deck, because boy, they have lasered, everything is solid. This is going to be quite a deck. Thanks, Happy Place Camping. And then there's James Cantonese, my buddy. He says, I have taken my ramp down before we put in storage to go full time. It costs too much to leave. Yeah, sometimes you got to do that. Weather is hard on things. This deck is going to be made out of the Trex board. The only parts that won't be is, of course, the underneath, which doesn't get the weather. And then some of the railings will be made out of treated lumber. I heard the contractor say yesterday he's going to make the top plate on the railing will be made out of the Trex board, because that's what gets the weather. My old one, it lasted quite a while, but that's the parts that really got the worst of it. Florida's sun is very, very hard on things. It's I always thought that up north with the salt and the snow laying on stuff that it would be worse, but actually the sun is more productive. Thanks, James. We appreciate you coming by. Then our next one is Totally Relaxed. Jim, our friend in Texas, he says, that's a lot of demolition. And to think they all did it in one day. Congratulations on the state of the deck project so far. Stay safe. Thanks, Jim. You stay safe out there, too. Appreciate it. I'm glad you got over your ice storm there in Texas. Man, that was something. You guys sure had a quite a storm out there. Very unusual for Texas. And then there's Grant Patterson on the deck. She said they made that look easy. They did. You know something? I've did all this stuff myself all my life, and I'm to the point where I can sit back and watch someone else do it, and I sympathize with how hard these people work. I did the same thing years apart, and people, you work for your money. If you're still working, hats off to you. Thanks, Graham Patterson. Our next one, our good friend Jeff B. Jeff B says, new deck. Says, I can remember the day I could have dismantled that in 13 minutes. For a super Jeff. That's cool. It's, well, I don't think I could have done it quite, but some people are fast. These guys did pretty good. Thanks, Jeff B. And our next one for my good buddy Ron Ratfing. He said, them boys knocked that right out. It's going to be really nice. I'm going to enjoy it. I'll tell you, when this stupid crud gets over Rat, and have you over, well, sit on that deck and have a beer or two. How's that? So, thanks for coming by, Rat. And then RV doing our way on the deck. It says, wow, they didn't mess around. They got her done. Yeah, I like to watch people work hard. It doesn't hurt my muscles. Thanks, RV done our way. And Patty, our good friend Patty Coda, she says, on the deck, like a puzzle, piece by piece. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for watching, Patty. Appreciate you so much. Then our next one, our good friend Scott. Bob makes make progress, Bob. Kona strikes again. Sooner or later, they'll get finished. Yeah, we had started the main builder. His girlfriend had gotten COVID, and he had to wait quarantine for a week because that stuff's nothing to mess around with. And so it put a delay on beginning the deck. Thanks, Scott. Bikes, boats, and bivouacs. And our good friend Lincoln Central Coins. How are you doing, Lincoln? Good to see Lincoln on the deck. He says, I wish I had your weather. Those guys are getting it done. Thanks for sharing. We've had gorgeous weather here in the last week. It's been in the mid 80s. A couple of days it was in the upper 80s. Gorgeous weather. We had some rain for a while. Unusual this time of year. We don't get a lot of rain these few months right now. This is our golden months in Florida. Oh, but yeah, we appreciate. I wish you had our weather too. I wish everybody had this beautiful weather because I sure do love it in Florida. And then Gregory Green setting up the mobile app for the Cobra Cam. And by the way, the deck videos that you're seeing is being filmed with the Cobra security cam. I don't go out or near people during this pandemic. I've been over a year since we've been out. So Gregory Green, cameras work remotely, then just stop working. What's wrong? Can anybody else? I have the same issue. I've had these cameras for a few years now, and I've always had that issue. Don't know why. It could be a Wi-Fi thing. It just loses connections and come back. I don't know they've ever done any updates on this system, although I really do like the system. It's quirky. So, I put up with the little quirks that it has because I have gotten so much out of this system. I really can't, but I don't know either. And like I tell you, I've been running this thing and talking about it for a few years now. So it's just one of those quirky things. Some products have that. Thanks, Gregory Green. Appreciate you coming by. Bone Daddy too. He says is the ice on the lake solid? Says enjoyed the replay. Yeah, some people were going out in the ice, and if you are in a southern climate, that little cold snap they had is not enough to solid things up to walk on the ice. It takes a long time to get solid ice. So thanks, Bone Daddy. He watched the replay of it. That's the nice thing about the live streams. We can, even if you can't make it live, you can always watch it later on and keep on what's going on. So we have a great bunch of people come by and just chat about anything and everything. So thank you, Bone Daddy, too. And also, Bone Daddy, also on our God's Country Farm Part 9 onions, I can see where this game can become addictive. It does. I enjoy playing this so much, and I just felt like sharing it with you guys. The God's Country Farm, I think that was the last of that series. We're starting a new series up in Canada to honor our Canadian friends. We got one coming up actually today. Yeah, comes out today. This is actually I filmed on Friday. So I have a series in the truck where I'm going up to Canada. We're going to explore Canada a little bit. And I also have a new farm in Canada I'm going to be doing some with. So I got a lot of videos to get caught up on. I got to get busy. Oh, thanks, Bone Daddy. Appreciate that. And then we've got RVian Done Our Way. A Day in Life of the Lucky Dog says, hey there, Lucky Dogs. I found you on Roy and Becky's. So Roy and Becky's had a cool page. Check them out. Live earlier today. I love to see, I seen the love between people and their babies. I grew up with a Sheltie as my best friend. They are beautiful. My best friend with 4 legs is now Kenya Blue. We lost our little girl Luna Bella to recurring cancer. She had enough and we didn't want her to suffer anymore. She was a pit bull and was sweetest dog ever. She has been sick, and she was 6 months old. Since she was 6 months old, and lasted a little bit over 2 years. We have a few videos, one titled The Help Luna Live, shows her up until her tumor. She was precious, and we have a moment to check us out, please. We'll do that. So I feel love for her. So yeah, I appreciate it. And yeah, I've had a Sheltie ever since I was a little boy. I had a Sheltie. It's pretty much all my life. So yeah, they are our babies for me. I have no children, so they are my children. Thanks, RV Done Our Way. Appreciate it. We'll check you out. And then Mark Mitchell, I believe it's Mitchell, not Mitchell. Yeah. A2 Mini AirPods says best AirPod clones are the ones from iPlay.co. They have been options as Apple ones. They have a logo on the box and papers. Great clones. They are amazing sound mic quality, and they also have real-time transparency mode. Hey Siri and Google sharing. Yeah, they're fun. I might have set something off. I heard something go ding. I hear it because I said something. Oh, I know. I said sorry. That says because I have it on my iPhone. Boy, you get all kinds of sounds when you're techie like me. Yeah, these are cool. The ones I got, I use all the time. They're great, very inexpensive. I don't remember the price now. Check out the video, but I've been using those right along, and they've worked fine. So anything to make things easy. I like the design of these. That I use the same thing. I use it right here. Look at here. This is an iPhone. They're earphones. These are the best earphones I have ever found. They fit your ear very nicely, and they also have a built-in mic and thing. So I like the iPhone products. They do make some good ones. Hey guys, this is the last comment for this week. I appreciate you guys coming by, commenting on our videos. I do this because I don't like to type, and I'm not a speller, so you probably couldn't read if I did type. The response you do get comes from Sue. She goes in and tries to answer. She tries to keep up with them and answer all your comments and questions, and I try to get back and do a video response to them every week on it. So we appreciate you guys, appreciate you watching our videos. Hey, if you're on here and you're not a subscriber, I invite you to hit the subscribe button. We appreciate it. It costs you nothing. It's free. This channel is absolutely free. We do all kinds of videos. You know, Lucky Dog Productions is not just one particular subject. You might see us, you could see us interviewing a monkey because we are a production. So, hey guys, thanks for coming by. You have a great week. We'll see you again in next week. We got more videos coming out. The one coming out this week is the Canadian trucking thing. I did American trucking. We went up in Canada with it. Check it out. It's a fun video. See you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Alright, if you want to see how to get some of our other links, when you go to our main YouTube page, up here into the picture area right here, you'll see it says like Facebook. You can click on that. That'll take you right over to our Facebook group. And you're welcome. You can join the Facebook group, add your videos, add whatever you meant, do some discussion there, but you can go there. If you would like to support us on the Amazon, again, up in this picture, you'll see a link that says Amazon. Click on that link right there. Go ahead and sign in, make all your purchases, and what will happen here, you'll give us a tip. We get a small percentage back. Costs you absolutely nothing, but it does help us out, and we appreciate that. So I just show you a few little links here if you want to go to some other features we have here at Lucky Dog Productions.